All righty. We're back in the CDM Arena here at Hollydale Ice Arena, ready for game two with a doubleheader against Mid-Fairfield. Played them to another close one this morning. PHC looking to bring their best A game today, this afternoon. Again, we got PHC 2015s in their white unis, their home uniforms, the screen right. And we got the Mid-Fairfield wearing their blue Rangers uniforms to our left. Waiting on referees. Defenders for each team taking the nets out and trying to place them. We're getting ready to go. Good crowd here for some good hockey. Fazio family out in numbers today, bringing their support. We hope they put on a good show. Keys to today's game, as always, will be puck movement, but it's going to come down to a little bit faster in our decision making and just getting after it. It's going back to the old two men on the puck, applying pressure, trying to force the errors, and then getting pucks to net. I personally think we gained the zone on these guys and we're trying to go through a disciplined defense. We get caught trying to make maybe one too many dangles. I think we need to get pucks to the net, and then after that shot is fired, get bodies to the net. We witnessed this morning they don't like anyone crashing their net. They may take penalties in said opportunity, so hopefully we can get after it. We got Ellie Shaw between the pipes in the afternoon wearing the all-white pads. Coltman Williams out in center ice in the blue pads working on his footwork. But we will get after it in about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Again, if you haven't gotten out to Dunlop's Bar and Grill, highly suggest you do. Tell them Dan Carr sent you. Now Colton's in there. He's getting a feel of that puck. Two minutes left to go here in warm-ups as they continue to get loose, find their flow. We got Michelle Maurer, one of the best in the game on the ones and twos. Stadium DJ, along with a lot of other duties she handles for the team. But she brought us out to a little boys to men this afternoon. I liked it, but I might be showing my age there. Hoping the crowd liked it, and I'm hoping the boys and girls of the PHC 2015 team respond and say, hey, you're in Philly. As we look to battle one of the best in the country again for game two on the day. All right, about a minute left here in warm-ups. Pucks will start coming into their nets. Players will collect and head to their respective benches, and then we'll get underway. Referees have done their customary pre-game introductions and discussions with the coaches. Again, we're looking for some good hockey this afternoon. Continual close battle between some of the best in the country. And it's really going to come down to, like I said, being hungry and getting a little bit quicker with our decisions, a little bit quicker to the puck. 2-on-1s, and I would like to see more shots. Pucks are in at both nets. Players are collecting. They'll do their pregame personal discussions and fire-ups, and then head to their respective benches, and we'll get underway here shortly. Coaches are giving their final pregame game plans and discussions, and PHC breaks away from the bench with the 1-2-3. Who are we? PHC, we're hoping they bring their A game. Looks like we're short Lucas Sauer again this afternoon. So we will be running Max Roach and Declan Spittle between three sets of wings. And Sauer, Coach Nick Sauer, has sent out Max Roach with Logan Pucciero and Brady Carr to start things off for us this afternoon with Big Mike Winton, a.k.a. the Jersey Barrier, and Brock the Beast Mode Dannenhauer, tending that blue crease on our behalf. Miss Ellie Shaw. And here we go. Puck is dropped. Roach wins that one back. But the mid-Fairfield winger jumped the lane. He got to it. Gains a PHC zone. Jada Cross met with a stick by Carr where Roach picks it up in support. Roach gets into the neutral zone. He's got a step. He's looking to beat him wide. Gets into the zone, stuck away, but L-Dog on it in support. He gets tripped, and that's going to be an early PHC power play. So we're going on the Dunlops dude up. And I'm getting eyes. I don't know if that one goes over real well. But power play brought to you by Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Again, stop in for beers, wings, whatever your poison is, and tell them Dan Carr sent you. That face-off's won by the Rangers, and they put it into their corner. But L-Dog meets it on the sidewall. It's chipped into the neutral zone. Picked off by Fazio, who plays it back in the neutral zone. That one's going to be offsides. Oh, no. Smartly played horizontally at the blue line, allowing his teammates to get on sides. But Roach meets it with pressure. Fazio steps to it. He chips it forward. That one's not going to be whistled as icing. Mid-Fairfield gets to it, playing behind their own net with it. Spittle's got it, but Mid-Fairfield had the 2-on-1 battle. They come away with the puck. Roach now in on it. We're looking for it, and they're going to get him for a trip. So our Dunlop's dude up opportunity, short-lived. We'll play 4-on-4 hockey here for 48 seconds and then have a brief man-down period. The four up front here, Declan Spittle, Johnny Gerbevec, Joshua Fazio, and Billy Maurer. Defensive zone face-off to the right of Ellie Shaw. That's one of the sideboards where Fazio will get it and chip off the boards. He's met with a blue sweater. They play it deep into the corner and collect behind the net of Shaw. They try to wrap it around. Shaw's there to squeeze it off at the post. It gets out to the point. It's played point to point. Steps in, fires. Warned by Joshua Fazio. It does not get through. Declan Spittle comes off the half wall with it. He plays it ahead to Gerbevec. Gerbevec applying the pressure. Loses an edge and goes down. Declan's now there in support. Johnny's going to try to get to the corner or to the bench as he's not feeling well after jamming into those boards. It's played in. Dannenhauer steps through with it. He's going to skate it out of the zone. Gets it to the blue line and chips it forward. Ryan Bryan in on the forecheck. It's played through the center seam, waiting for the big forward for mid-Fairfield. Tape to tape. Dannenhauer and Nunez do a good job in containing and tying up. And now we're moving the other way with it. Spittle chips off the sideboards, gets it in the neutral zone, wins the battle, gets it into the corner, plays it in front. Goaltender actively coming out, not letting that one get through. Gloves it and holds on to it. PHC in a man down opportunity for 16 clicks with an offensive zone face-off to the right of the mid-Fairfield goaltender. We got Ethan Nunez, Brock Dannenhauer at the points with Matt Zanutsiuk and Ryan Bryan up front. Mid-Fairfield wins the face-off. They'll use their own net, looking to get up ice with speed. They throw it forward, exit the zone, get across the red line, across the blue line. They step through. Shots fired. Ellie Shaw snatching the leather early out at the aggressive depth at the top of that crease. Sees it in, squeezes it. We'll slow it down. We'll have a defensive zone face-off to the right of Ellie. Zanutsiuk trying to win this one to the corner. Penalty expires. Rochi's leaking behind, coming out of the box. Dannenhauer sees him, tries to play it through, but Ryan Bryant picks that one off, and it doesn't get through to Max. Max comes off the side wall with it, though. He's in the neutral zone. He's looking to find some white ice. He's going wide. He gets wide. He gets into the zone. He cuts back in, loses an edge at the dot. Ryan Bryant now has the puck. He's looking, moves it to the front. Oh, Mike Witten with it. Fires it in. It doesn't get through the traffic. And now mid-Fairfield moving the other way with it. Met with numbers. Met with back pressure. Roach has it. He's coming away with it. It's played back down the half wall and now back out into the neutral zone. It's D to D for the Rangers. They play it back to their D with Ryan Bryan playing some forward pressure. Gets in on Ellie. She'll paddle that one aside into the corner, allowing Dannenhauer to retrieve it. He'll use the glass, but a bad carry him off the divider. Little bounce, though, out to Logan Pucciero. He finds Henry Vince on the far side, gets into the zone, trying to play it back to Max Roach. Stick to side. Pucciero grabs it, fires it to the net. Roach there for the rebound and put back, and that's in the net. As his dad, Mike Roach, screaming, get to the net. Max listens and puts it home. Listen, that's what I want to see all day. We talked about it in the pregame. Take more shots. We can shoot further out. Get pucks to the net, followed by bodies getting to the net. Good things will happen. Now we got Declan Spittle out with Logan Putriero and Brady Carr. Spittle's after it. That's played into the neutral zone, and now here come the mid-Fairfield trying to hit with zone, but they're met with sticks and contained. It's played aside. Puck's played out. Bounces back in front of Ellie. Gets wide of her where Spittle will collect. He'll play it forward. L-Dog and Spittle teaming up to get that out in the zone. Got it across. Fazio tries to jump the lane. Recovers. Bauer there confidently backing his teammate up. Too many. They don't whistle that one dead as there was a traffic jam at their door. Could have been whistled dead for a which we thought was a save here, I guess, with a center ice face-off. So they missed the too many call, and it's followed up with a goal against PHC. Roach wins that one back, but the Rangers step through, find a seam. Good stick by Johnny G, not allowing the shot in on Ellie. That's played across the primary scoring zone. Dannenhauer collects. He's looking to find white ice. He's skating it. met with a little bit of resistance, and now the Rangers have the puck. They'll use their own net. It's thrown up the boards where Nunez will keep. Tries to fire back down the same wall, but read by the following mid-Fairfield player. He's looking for the drop as Dannenhauer stepped up, unable to connect, and Dannenhauer gets it back into the neutral zone, where it's played back down the wall in the PHC zone. Played on inside the line, so it stays onside. Minuciuk loses an edge behind the net in the corner. Now Brock Dannenhauer hit and pin. It's played up the half wall. Now we have a weak whistle. He's calling both of them for some extracurricular activity. So we will remain 5-on-5. Coincidental penalties there for some extra shoving and stick work. So 5-on-5. Defensive zone face off to the right of Ellie Shaw. Hold on, we need one. So we get the fifth personnel on the ice. Back in Spittle. Takes a draw. It's played in on Ellie, where the Rangers then collected behind the net and look to go to work. Met with some white jerseys. They try to wrap it around. Ellie's there. Foot against the wall or against the post. Keeps it out of the back of the net. Ref loses sight, blows it dead. Now we'll try it from the left side Ellie's left side. Declan Spittle looking to put this one into the corner and tie up his man. Wins it back. Ellie sticks it aside. Spittle will collect, play it up the wall to Vince. Vince meets some resistance on the half wall. Fazio steps in support. Spittle's there helping. Vince steps in. Mid Fairfield comes off the half wall with it and tries to throw it through. It doesn't get through the traffic. It's chipped forward. Ryan Bryant trying to get it out of the zone. Off a foot, gets into the neutral zone. Henry Vince and Spittle in on the attack. Spittle with the puck. Bodied off it. Staying with it. Looking for support, but we don't have it. Mid Fairfield gains control. Gets it in the zone. They'll throw that one, but it's waved off for an icing. I guess it caromed off a PHC player, and that's waved off. That's the Logan Pucciarero with it. Fazio following it up, gains control. Puck is in the feet. L-Dog in the second effort. Bodies through it and gets it out into the neutral zone. Vince on the forecheck. Spittle now applying secondary pressure. They throw it back up the center. Spittle picking a pocket from behind. L-Dog recovers the puck. He gets into the neutral zone. He's 1-on-3. He's going wide. He gets in. Tries to play it through the feet. Unlucky. It's coming the other way now. Carr and Roach coming off the bench. Carr sticks it away. Roach comes away with it. He gets in the zone. He's outside. He fires back. Fires the puck. Oh, just wide. Now it's on the half wall. L-Dog trying to keep it in. Maurer follows it up and keeps it in at the point. He gets it into the corner where L-Dog applies the pressure. Roach is there as a secondary. He plays it back behind the net to L-Dog. L-Dog trying to get it back up the half wall. Met with some pressure. Mid Fairfield in the corner with three. It gets out to the point. Maurer throws it in on the net. Save made. Carr to it in the far corner. He plays it behind the net to Piltonero. L-Dog with it. He looks to fire a far point. It's read by Mid Fairfield, and now they're going to come the other way with it. 2-on-2. Good back pressure by Roach and Carr. Good contained by Nunez. Roach comes away. He's hooked. Nothing called. Again, I guess that's legal, according to these referees. Roach throws it across the Carr. Carr collects it, gains the red, gets it deep. Now they're going to look to change and get some fresh legs out there. Roach is in on the pressure still. Gerbevec coming to join the play late. He's out in front. Now he's going to enter with the pressure. Mid Fairfield spots that out of the corner of the eye, makes a move, and skates it out of the zone. They play it back across ice. Witten steps. Gets past him. Ellie got a piece of that with her blocker stick maybe. Hit red iron and stays out of the back of the net. Roach collects. He's trying to gain that red line. He does. Gets the red and plays it down into the zone and goes for a line change. That's played around the wall. Mid Fairfield, one touches it, and they step through the neutral zone. They gain the PHC zone. They're out wide. Good contain, good stick by Declan Spittle. It's played to the half wall to Anuccio. Anuccio trying to find Spittle. Regains control. Max is going to skate with it. He's got Johnny G on the other side. He finds G. G chips it in the zone. Going to engage and reverse up the sidewall. He's bodied off the puck. Referee says that's not competitive contact. He's going to give a body check there. So PHC going back, man up opportunity. And there's no better place to watch PHC play man up than at Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Stop in for a date night, whatever you may be. Tell them Dan Carr sent you. Dannenhauer keeps it in. And Fairfield collects, throws it up the wall, and that gets past Maurer into the neutral zone. Maurer collects, tips it off the wall, and we're looking to go at it. Dannenhauer with a good stick, plays that back into the zone. We were unable to tag up on the right side of that blue line, and it's whistled dead for an automatic offside. So we got Declan Spittle centering Johnny Gerbevec, Max Nuchuk for this man-up opportunity with Billy Maurer and Brock the Beast Mode Dannenhauer. Gerbevec collects, gains the line, plays it in on the backhand towards the net where he had a streaking Anuccio, who now collects in the corner. He plays the Spittle in front. Spittle trying to go one more, kicked away by the mid-Fairfield defender, and now they're looking to get a lane and get in. That's fired wide of Ellie Shaw as the shooter had some back pressure from Brock Dannenhauer. That one's fired off the sidewall, kicked aside and sticked aside by Ellie Shaw, where Anuccio can collect. He'll flip the. He's met with some resistance. It's played back up where Spittle gets it. Knocked off the puck, but still winning the battle along the half wall. 3-on-3, that puck comes across to Nunez. Nunez is a left-handed shot, playing on the right side on an offhand, unable to collect that one. But gets it across to Dannenhauer, who plays it in the neutral zone. That's kept onside by Gerbevec. He gets out wide. He's trying to play it back into the center. Logan gets off the sidewall with it. He fires. Oh, bounces back out in front. Gerbevec to the point. Nooner back down to Gerbevec. Good thought. L-Dog collects behind the net. His eyes are up. Spittle in on it. That's played up. Dannenhauer collected the point. He'll play it off the wall for L-Dog. L-Dog's met with a sweeping stick of the Rangers, and they're coming the other way with it. Dannenhauer with a back check. That one, as the player slides into Ellie Shaw, gets off her blocker and into the upper corner. Mid Fairfield taking the 2-1 lead with 3:44 left in the first. Hey, come on, keep battling. As we reset for the neutral zone faceoff, we got Max Roach out there centering Henry Vince, Ryan Bryant with Big Mike Winton and Josh Fazio on the blue line. Vince Roach ties up, chips to the side, and now the puck is being battled for along the wall in front of the penalty boxes. Fazio comes out of the pile with it, buys some time, banks it off the boards. Mid Fairfield showing D to D, and then opts to come up ice. Good back check, good angle by Max Roach. That puck ends up on the end boards behind Ellie Shaw, where Winton will collect. Winton moves it to Vince. Vince tries to move it into the center. It gets out in front of him, but Roach is now in a foot race. Ryan Bryant following it up. Kicks it, keeps it in. Rangers come away with it, and they step into the neutral zone, trying to flip that ice. Roach picks it off, enters the zone, hooked a little bit, nothing called. Bryant follows it up, chips it forward. Rangers collect and throw it back into the neutral zone, and that one's collected by Mike Winton and tries to move it forward, but blown dead for that automatic offsides. So both benches will opt for a line change. Now we got Declan Spittle with Brady Carr and L-Dog, Billy Maurer, and Dannenhauer. That gets forward. Carr trying to keep it in. Does. Fights down that half wall. Eyes are up. Plays it in front of the net. Rebounds there. Spittle trying to collect. Puts it in the corner. Carr will throw it back down the half wall behind the Ranger net where they'll collect and try to come up the other side. Center opts to skate this one. Defense trying to keep him wide. He cuts back in. Gets into that PSA. Shoots back to where he's coming from.
Hey, come on, you gotta help.
And now Mid-Fairfield with 2 quick strikes extends this first period lead to 3-1. Puck is dropped. Spittle wins that one back. Dannenhauer steps to it. Chips it in the neutral zone. It's played down the wall. Dannenhauer will collect. He's going to have to use some extra real estate. He's going to come behind his own net and reverse. He's looking. Plays it off the backside of a Ranger who puts it back in front. It's fired wide to Ellie Shaw. L-Dog's going to collect in the half wall. He'll reverse it back around his net to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer looking to move it. Thinks about reversing. Buys some time. Tries to hit Declan Spittle over the center seam. Sticked away by the Rangers. The Mid-Fairfield defenders do play an aggressive style where they step in from the points trying to keep the sustained pressure on. So we need to be a little stronger on our first touches, a little quicker with our decisions. Carr plays that one forward, but again, kept in at the line by a cutting Mid-Fairfield defender. Now they'll look to come off the half wall and play it back across, point to point. Played back in front. Ellie sticks to the side. Dannenhauer will collect. Throws it off the wall to himself. He's looking for support. He ties it up. Declan in the support role. Mid-Fairfield comes out of the corner with it. Plays it in front. Bounces back off of Billy Mauer's skate. Ends up on the blade of a Mid-Fairfield forechecker, and that ends up in the back of the net. 1:04 left in the first period. Some defensive zone breakdowns for PHC as we need to get pucks out. Heavier touches, quicker passes. Roach wins that faceoff. Gerbervec collects it, and then that's pinned forward. He's pinned against the board and met with some resistance. Now Roach has it. He's going to reverse and come up the near boards with it. Gets across the red, gets across the blue, gets into the line. Trying to cut back in, met with a stick. Gerbervec keeps it in the side only momentarily as the Rangers collect and skate it out. Roach with the back pressure, cuts it off, gets it back out in the neutral zone. It's played ahead. Rangers collect and play it back in. That's ping-ponged off a referee and stays in the PHC zone. Fazio plays it to Anutsiuk. Anutsiuk looking, tries to hit Roach, gets behind him. Gerbervec in on the pressure. Collected by Mid-Fairfield and thrown back up the sidewalls. And now Roach collects. He's trying to get wide. He gets in. He gets to the dots. Fires it. Kicked aside by the Rangers goaltender. It's played back out in front at the buzzer. Johnny tries to get a stick on it as the horn sounds, but that one doesn't get in. We're through 15. We'll be back for the second period here shortly. We're back for second period action. This one's played up the half wall. Met by Spittle at the blue line. With chip forward, where Fazio will collect and play it back up the wall off Carr. Spittle gets it, and L-Dog in there in support. He gets into the zone. He's looking, top of the circle, fires it towards the net. Glove the side and skips past him, but into the corner. Spittle's there. We need two! Mid Fairfield comes away with it. Josh keeps it. Fires it to the net. Gets through hot. Carr will play it back into the corner for Spittle. Spittle's trying to set up. He finds L-Dog. L-Dog there. Met from behind. Not able to get full wood on that one. Good puck movement. Good thought. Spittle meets him with a retaliation. And he's saying that one was, he came in a little too hard. I don't know if they're calling a charge, roughing, body check. No indication from the referee. Maybe one too many strides. We'll be man down as Declan Spittle goes to the box to feel shame. Although I wouldn't feel shame. That was good back pressure. Meeting the mid Fairfield guy who took out L-Dog in the slot from behind with a cross check. The numbers not called. Now Roach will take the defensive zone faceoff. He wins that to the corner where Nunez will collect. He'll use his own net. Throws it around the boards, but it's kept at the far point by mid Fairfield. And they look to set up shop here on their man-up opportunity. They play that one in. It's kicked aside by Ellie Shaw. Collected in the corner and thrown out into the neutral zone by mid Fairfield. Good pressure by John. He gets a stick on it that takes it out of his hands. Mid Fairfield gets it, steps into the zone. Ellie at her base depth. Squares up, gets her nose to the puck, and squeezes that one off. 1 minute left on the man down situation. Roach to take another defensive zone face-off. He wins that one, but the referee skate gets in the way. Luckily, it gets out into the neutral zone. Johnny Gerberbeck on the initial pressure, forcing them to play it out into the neutral zone. Roach there, trying to come off the half wall with it. Mid Fairfield outnumbers them and gets it. Johnny chips it forward into the neutral zone, or into the offensive zone. It's played D to D, and now mid Fairfield will play it back out in the neutral zone. They get it off the wall quickly. Max Roach there. That's played forward. Mid Fairfield collects. They play it back across. No shot. Collected at the top of the house. Warned by Billy Maurer, who now collects, and he's looking to move it the other way. Maurer gets to the red line, chips it forward. Gets it off of Johnny Gerberbeck. He was at the red line. It's touched by Gerberbeck, but we have a whistle for an icing. So we will come back down with 5 clicks left on the PHC penalty kill. We got Roachy taking this defensive zone face off to the right of Ellie. That one's put into the corner where Fazio will get to it. Fazio chips it forward to Roach. Roach looking for it, coming out of the box. He's going to get wide. He's going to turn on them extra jets. Steps in. He's tripped. Oh, and these whistles are staying in the pocket. Don't understand that missed call. That was that can be used for a tutorial on what a trip is in hockey. But either way, we're still underway here. It's played up the half wall where Winton collects and throws it back down into the corner. Ryan Bryant collects. We got to be quicker with our puck decisions as we are holding on to it. There's that Ovechkin clock, right? And if we're looking at it and we're trying to understand hockey, superstars in hockey in an NHL game have the puck on their stick for an average of 20 seconds to 45 seconds in a 60-minute game. And I'm talking superstars of Connor Bedard, Ovechkin, Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, you name it. They're not carrying the puck for very long. They have a clock. When the puck gets on their stick, it's 1, 2, and they're moving it. And we're just hanging on to that puck a little too long. At the very least, we got to throw pucks to the net, and they get bodies to the net. But I digress. We're back to Winton wears that one. Bryant kicks to the side, and then Spittle collects, skates it in the neutral zone where he's met with resistance, and mid-Fairfield will carry it back in, ring it around the boards behind Ellie Shaw, where Fazio will collect, makes that first pass to Bryant. Bryant collects it, gives it to Spittle. Spittle tries to flip the ice to Anuccio. Anuccio trying to get to it. He's met with a streaking defender. That's the old art of the hip check. And we're headed the other way with numbers, 4-2. Good contain by Winton. Over to the sideboard. Roach will collect. He'll come away with it. Roach has got it. He's trying to move it. He's trying to move it quick. He had L-Dog waiting at the blue line. Now L-Dog's going to try to get to the net. Looking for it. Glove to side. Puck is loose. Swallowed up like a beach whale by the mid-Fairfield goaltender. And we'll have an offensive zone draw to the blue goalie's left. We got Max Roach out there with Johnny G and Logan Putriero. Mid-Fairfield wins that one. Gets out into the neutral zone. Roach collects. He's trying to gain that zone. Plays it forward. Mid-Fairfield will collect as some bodies come together in the neutral zone. It's played in the PHC zone where Dannenhauer will get it. Chips it off the sideboards. He's going to try to skate this one. He's got some white ice. We have numbers if we hurry. He's got Roachy with him. He gets out wide. He plays it in behind the mid-Fairfield goaltender where they will collect. And now they're going to throw it. And that's not going to have the legs to get there, so icing will be waved off. Nunez will collect it, reverse it up near wall to Gerbevec. Gerbevec chips, but it's kept in by mid-Fairfield. Roach will find the puck coming off the sidewall, and he'll play it forward. He plays it to L-Dog. L-Dog looking to chip it forward, but met with blue sweaters. We bring it back into PHC zone. Now Dannenhauer collects. Plays it up to Punciero. Punciero collects, gets in the neutral zone, but immediately met by blue jerseys. Nunez collects, trying to find Roach, but met with blue jerseys.
Good try.
It's played. They're trying to flip the ice. They get it in. They dump it in behind Ellie. Dannenhauer will collect on the end wall, and he's going to look to go. Gets his toes up, gets out wide. He's across the blue. He's across the red. He cuts back into the center. Now he dumps it in. Where it's collected and thrown off the wall, kept by Nooner. Nooner plays it back down to Punciero. Punciero trying to come off the sidewall with it. Met with 1-2 jerseys. Now Spittle has it. Spittle's looking for Carr in the front. It's played in front. Gets past Carr, but it's thrown in by Fazio. Wide. Punciero will collect. He's looking to come back to the point. Finds Carr on the far side. Carr steps to it. Into his shin pad. Spittle picks it up. He's looking. He plays it across to Punciero. Punciero steps. Met with a stick of the blue jerseys. I think we need a little bit good look, good puck movement, getting it in that PSA. We're loading a little too long, and I would like to see quicker releases. Mid-Fairfield brings that down. That's fought off by Ellie Shaw. Kept in by mid-Fairfield. They'll look to come off the half wall with it. They'll play it down into the corner where Fazio will engage. It's played back in front of Shaw. Puck's bouncing around. Good stick. And Putriero steps to the point. But it's played down behind Ellie Shaw. That's legal. And now Maurer will get it. He's going to throw it off the wall. He had Logan Putriero over the center. Got to get our eyes up and hit that seam. But we're throwing pucks up the side wall where it's just collected by the blue jerseys and then brought back into our zone. Spittle is going to collect this one. Gets the Carr. Carr chips it into the neutral zone, but again, collected by a blue jersey. Now they'll reverse it. They'll look for flip the ice. Vince tries to get it, but mid-Fairfield swarms with numbers and gets it back into the neutral zone. They'll collect. Now they're looking to move forward. They gain the PHC zone. It's thrown in, kicked aside by Ellie. Spittle with it. Skates it out of the zone. Back when Spittle gets it, he plays it deep. And now he'll look for the line change. Max Roach steps off the bench. He's trying to get in on it. Help Henry Vince and Ryan Bryant. Roach comes 85 feet plus. Rangers read it and get it in the neutral zone. They're going to gain the PHC zone. Makes a move, gets back outside. Drop pass, but met by a back check and Max Roach. Now he's got white ice in front of him. He's looking to move. He gets in. He's in. He loads. He fires. Oh, good save. Goaltender stays square the whole way. It's played against the far wall. And now mid-Fairfield will skate it and move that puck forward. Dannenhauer reads it. He steps in the lane. Now he's going to go. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He gets to the top of the house. He's round one. He's round two. Fires it and squeezed off by the mid-Fairfield goaltender. Staying strong. Seeing that one all the way in. And as we're at the 5:29 mark of the second period, mid-Fairfield will opt, as we're a little bit past the halfway point, to switch up their goaltenders. But those last two saves by the goaltender, keeping this one a 4-1 game. And his partner will now step in the net with a face-off to his left. Roach takes this one, tries to win it to Gerbevec, but Blue Jerseys jump the lane and get the puck in the neutral zone. That's played in around the end boards behind Ellie. Good active stick by the Blue Jerseys. Keeps this one alive. Kept in by a pinching blue sweater defenseman. But Gerbevec able to chip it off the boards and push it forward. Now you got Roach trying to get a step. He chips it over to Maxanucciuk. Maxanucciuk fires it in wide. Good primary scoring opportunity, though. Gerbevec using his body on this shift. It's played to the net. Roach chips, Nucciuk chips, Gerbevec chips, Spittle chips. It's still loose. Doesn't find the back of the net. It's played to the front, and Nucciuk shoots that one off the side of the net. Mid-Fairfield takes it and fires it up the center, out in the neutral zone. Maurer collects it. He plays it up to Pucciarello, sorry. He steps in across the line. He loads, he fires, kicked aside by the mid-Fairfield goalkeeper. It's played to the point. Maurer will get it, throw it back down the wall, where Declan Spittle will get in after it behind the mid-Fairfield net. Carr wraps it around and puts it in the net. And that's what we call a gopher. He gophered that one out. Coaches have been on him. His dad has been on him. Mr. Spittle has been on him. He finally gets to a puck and wraps it around. Let's call him the gopher. Dannenhauer will collect. I'm not a fan of the wraparound, as you know. It's a low percentage opportunity, but it does work. And I'm not the one skating, right? My days of playing are long over. The kids know better than me. That results in some positive action. Hopefully we can build off this. That'll come for an ice. I lost my partner in crime, but I got my good pal Sal back with me now. Dannenhauer chips it off. Oh. Carr plays it in the neutral zone where Pucciarello tries to collect, but again, met with blue sweaters. It's played back in the PHC zone. Gets into the neutral zone. That's offsides, but they leave it on. That led to a mid-Fairfield goal earlier in the game. So hopefully we can gain control and nothing bad will happen here. But it's played down to the end wall behind Ellie Shaw. And my good friend and partner in crime, Eddie, is back. He's getting a bag of chips. I think his blood glucose was going down. That's played out in front of Ellie. Met with a couple bodies and a couple sticks. Trying to contain. In Fairfield sustaining pressure here. This play is all offsides. Now Pucciarella will collect. He gets off the half wall with it. He's cutting through the neutral zone. He gets to that red line. Gains the blue line. Hooked. Nothing called. Usually the laws of physics, when there's so much weight and pressure applied in the skater's pirouette, there's usually probably a little extra effort. But nothing called. Now Max Roach is on a foot race. They're going to call this one an icing and has just enough legs to get there. There is no touch up at this level. It's an automatic icing. It crosses the goal line for safety reasons to avoid any big collisions. And although Roach had the foot race one, it's blown dead because he got across the goal line. We'll come 200 feet for a defensive zone faceoff to the right of Ellie Shaw. We got Roach, Ryan Bryant, Henry Vince with Big Mike Winton and Josh Fazio out there trying to keep this train moving forward. That one's one across. Vince collects, chips it in the neutral zone, where Roach will follow it up. Puck's bouncing around a bit. Mid Fairfield comes away with it. Roach meeting it at the red line. He's rubbed off the puck. Mid Fairfield collects. They enter the zone. Hauled down, no call. So we might have got away with one there. Mid Fairfield collects in the corner. Met by Josh the Flash Fazio, who plays it up to Vince. Vince grabs that and fires the puck. The groan from the crowd is we're on the wrong side of that red line. You guys are getting tired of me talking about icing. But we do have to get across to our offensive side of the red line before we play that puck deep. We got Declan Spittle taking this defensive zone face off to the left of Ellie. Eyes on the puck. Ties up the center. Anuccio jumps the lane, unable to get the puck out. Gerbevek, good stick lift. Able to get the puck out into the neutral zone. Mid Fairfield goes D to D. And they play it deep into the PHC zone where Fazio will collect in the corner. Throws it up the boards. Where Gerbevek will collect. Spittle's there. Spittle's hit from behind.
What are you guys doing? Hold it! It's enough!
As when you see the numbers, again, you know my thoughts on it. It's not good. However intentional or violent it may be, the hit from behind is a no-no in my book. Not called. Play continues. Chipped forward. Winton steps up. Chips that one away. Fazio collects. Puts it up the wall where it's kept in by Mid Fairfield. Spittle wins it. He comes out away with it. Now we have a whistle behind the play. Again, not understanding the call from the referees. There's no punitive damage here, but there was extracurricular activity. He's going to take both of them. Will remain 5-on-5. No lessons learned, as there's no punitive damage to either side. They've let some stuff go. So the ticky-tack stuff after a whistle kills the flow of the game. I'm not sure. I'll go back and watch it. And correct my call if I'm wrong, but I think that was just some ticky-tack stick work after the play on both sides. Probably could have let that one go. Roach wins that face-off forward. Putinero applying the pressure. That's chipped back and iced by Mid Fairfield. So we'll come 200 feet the other way for an icing for a face-off to the left of Mid Fairfield. We got Brock Dadenhauer set at the point. Mid Fairfield wins that one into the corner, but L-Dog applying the pressure, Roach applying the pressure, gets up the half wall, and now Mid Fairfield will skate this one in the neutral zone. They have numbers if they hurry. Gets across, gets outside the dot, fires it back in. Ellie at the top of the crease, sees that one the whole way, just like in warm-ups. Attacks it with the glove and squeezes it. So we have a defensive zone face-off to the right of Ellie Shaw. 17 seconds left on the clock. We are the home team, so we get last change. Referee wasn't looking for the personnel, and we were in the midst of a change. His partner blew it dead. No penalty, just do it again. Roach wins this one into the corner. Fazio will collect, put it up the half wall, where it's kept in by a pinching mid-Fairfield defender. Now Dannenhauer will collect. He's going to try to look. He's trying to find Putiniero. Long run out of time. Horn sounds. We come to the end of the second, 4-2. So about to head into the sixth period of the day. Good hockey back and forth. Good battle as it has been all season with these guys. We got one more 15-minute period to go. Stay with us. We'll be back for more live action shortly. All right, we're back for final period of action here between Mid Fairfield and PHC here at Holly Doll Ace Arena. Declan Spittle out with Ryan Bryant and Henry Vince. Once chipped forward. Control was gained by Mid Fairfield, and they played into the PHC zone. PHC looks to play it out, but it's played and kept in at the point. But it gets back in. It does not get through. Is Josh Fazio dropping into the butterfly and wearing that one. And now it's played around the other side, where Maurer will collect, pushes it up to Vince. Vince plays it into the center seam for Ryan Bryant, gets behind him. Mid Fairfield collects and looks to the end of the zone. They get down to the half wall. Declan Spittle meets him with resistance. Fazio's there. Spittle playing a different kind of game. I like when he plays heavy. Rubs that guy off the puck. It's played up the half wall where Bryant will collect. Plays it with his backhand, not strong enough, and that's kept by a streaking, pinching blue sweater defenseman who sets it up in the corner now, met by Spittle and Fazio. Mid Fairfield using the body, using deception, drops it to the point. Played back down the wall into the corner where Spittle will get it. Spittle will wrap it around. Maurer has time. Plays it up to Vince. Vince has a seam now. He gets across the red line. He's across the blue line. Oh, that's a slash. No. I think we're playing lacrosse now. Sticks to the arms, chest area. All's good. We play on. Dannenhauer pinches. He keeps it. Played back up in his feet. Keeps it again. Mid Fairfield trying to get it off the wall. Play it back in the neutral zone where Roach will collect. Now he's trying to get 85 feet with it. He's going to come across horizontal on the red line. He cuts in. He tries to seam. Runs into Vince at the blue line. And now we're headed the other way. It's played back across. Ellie. Butterfly pushing across. Makes that save going left to right. Roach collects behind his own net. He gets his eyes up. throws it to Vince, and it's kept in at the point. They step back, good pocket pick by Roach, but kept in at the blue line. They play it back down the half wall and then play it back across. That is a play they often make. Point to half wall back across. Dannenhauer read that one, able to chip it forward and get it out of the zone. PHC completes their line change. Nunez will collect this one in his own zone. He's going to go behind his own net and then reverse it back up to where he came from. Pucciero gains it, and now he's looking to push forward. He's met by a blue jersey and a blue stick. Just everywhere I look right now, there's blue jerseys swarming the puck. It's played back. Mid Fairfield collects. It goes in offsides. But we're going to let this one play. Dannenhauer collect. He'll play it off the sidewall to Anucciok. Anucciok gets it into the neutral zone. Roach applying the pressure. Mid Fairfield using their body, using their support valve. Play it back in. Gets in on Ellie. Ellie kicks the save. Finds the rebound, spots the puck, gets her nose to it, and squeezes that one in her breadbasket and hangs on for a stoppage of play. We'll have a defensive zone face-off to her left. PHC will change up the lines. Declan Spittle coming out to take the defensive zone draw with Brady Carr and Johnny Gerbevec, Fazio, and Maurer. Fairfield wins it to the sideboard where Maurer collect will throw that and stepping at the point. Declan Spittle wears it, bounces off. It's collected by mid Fairfield, thrown in front, and Ellie stays with it. Makes a butterfly save. Fazio engaged behind the net. He's outnumbered. That one's thrown to the point. Mid Fairfield defender walks it in, but met by Declan Spittle. Chipped up the wall, out into the neutral zone. Now Spittle applying the pressure. He calls it. The ref calls it. Get up ice! Get up ice! So we were standing around, getting energetic here from the crowd, trying to yell directions to the team to get up ice and get that extra man on there. As the referee had his hand raised for a delayed call. But I agree. Our goaltenders have seen the puck played in on them by our own players where there's some caution. thrown in on Ellie, and she'll take the opportunity to hold on to that one. Bermuda it. For the whole period, man. I gotta start getting paid for this. I'm losing my voice. You know what? Head to Dunlop's. Tell them Dan Carr sent you. Mid Fairfield comes away with the puck. They step inside the dots. They play it across. Good stick. Off the back of Maurer. Puck's bouncing around. Ellie's trying to find it. Puck's still bouncing around. She makes another kick save. Plays in front, back across. She's trying to find it. Roach gets the puck out. Mid Fairfield will try to play it to the point. It's thrown wide. Mid Fairfield guy slow to his feet, trying to get to the bench. Dannenhauer's got it. He's got Carr at the blue line. Roach with him. Dannenhauer gets in. Backhander squeezed by the catch glove. Mid Fairfield goaltender squeezes that one. Offensive zone face off to the right of Mid Fairfield goaltender. Declan Spittle will take this one. Wins to Gerbervac. Gerbervac puts it back to Winton. Winton tries to play it back down the wall. Gerbervac trying to collect. He does. He gets in. He shoots. He fires off the post. Collects behind the net. Spittle there, using the body, battling. Comes away with it. Looking for help. He plays it back to where he came from. And now Johnny Gerbervac trying to get to the wall. He gets there. He uses it. He finds Anucciok. Anucciok puts it to the point. It goes partner to partner, but it's red. And now PHC back checking. Fazio there. Gets in on Ellie. Ellie strong with her legs. Kicks that one aside. And now we're engaged. That puck ends up back out in the PSA. Winton trying to get a stick on it. It's played in on Ellie. She sticks to the side. Fazio rings it around the boards. We're running around a bit here as we got wingers on the same side. Now we're able to stretch back out. Anucciok down. Gets back up. Tries to gain control. Mid Fairfield comes off the sideboards with it. Play it to the point, and the point plays it back down. Now they play it back into the PSA. Mike Winton staying strong, not allowing the shot. And now we get a roughing where he goes to the shoulder. Body checking call on Declan Spittle. May have gotten the numbers confused. May have been 86 and not Spittle, but we'll watch the tape. So you're saying we had a BOGO. We bought one, got one free. My partner in crime here, Eddie, says we might have had two penalties on that one. Referee C1. Oh, unlucky there. Mid Fairfield gains control. They're going to skate it back into their zone, regroup, and try to move it forward. Roach is going to pressure this one. PHC is in a man down penalty kill situation. They flip the ice, and now it's a foot race. Mid Fairfield gets to it. They get inside the dots. They bury that one. There's nothing the goaltender can do there. It's a 1-0 as the player was lost. We let them leak behind us. Mid Fairfield smartly stretches the ice, flips the ice, and that just becomes a 1-0. Puck bounce around. L-Dog comes away with it. He gains the zone. He makes a move. He gets to the top of the circle, throws it in on net. Paddle save, covered up. Roach is there. No extracurricular activity after this whistle. 5:23 left in this battle. Offensive zone draw to the left of the Mid Fairfield goalkeeper. Roach wins this one. If it doesn't get to Nunez, Mid Fairfield collects it and they throw it off the wall. Fazio is going to use his speed to collect. Closes, chips it off the wall back into the neutral zone. Putiniero gets it. He's trying to play it off the sidewall. Mid-Fairfield collects and gets away with it. They step in, they fire, changes direction off a PHC stick. It changes direction on her. She was set, she was square. That puck gets past her. Mid-Fairfield with 2 quick strikes here late in the third period.
We tried getting there too late. No, he was in a great spot.
Mid-Fairfield collects. Yeah, just say that's one. Unlucky. Hits the defender's stick, changes direction on her.
That's interference!
Referee's hands raised for a delayed call on PHC. And now we got number 2-7. That's Billy Bauer going to the box. He touches the shoulder again, so that's whistled dead for a body check. Body checking is not allowed until Bantam. That is the 14U division in USA Hockey. So when you turn 13, you can start throwing the shoulder. But until then, it's competitive contact. You got to play the puck. Can't be a body check. So a whistle dead. That one's one back to the point, thrown back in, stick to side, thrown back in, and now mid-Fairfield will get it on the far wall and look to set it up. They put it around the wall behind Ellie where Winton will collect and throw it up the wall. Roach is there to try to cut it off and pressure. Winton joins it, trying to pressure it out, but it's kept in as the mid-Fairfield defenders hold that blue line, allowing their forwards to play above it and aggressively keep it in. They chip that one to the front, skips over his stick where Anuccio collects it. He throws it. Roach plays it off the wall. He'll pull back up. He's the puck carrier. One foot. The puck is in the neutral zone. It's okay. But he also only had 1 foot.
It's all right. That would have been the first one you guys got right away, but it was still
Well, he let the puck carrier carry it in backwards earlier on a mid-Fairfield goal. But it's okay. I digress. I'm a fan as well, so sometimes I get active here in the stands. Either way, we're back at it. This one is played out to the point. Mid-Fairfield will play it back down. They'll collect it, look to set up shop from behind Ellie Shaw. It's into the corner. He hits a little 10 and 2. He plays it to the point. He steps in, spinorama, and Brock Dannenhauer says, "Not in my house." He chips it forward to Roach. Now Roach has a step. He gets in the dots, stick, gets a shot off, but the defender or the goaltender able to squeeze that one off. In good position to make that save. Mid-Fairfield will collect. They play it forward. Gets to the blue line and they chip it deep as they're looking to complete their line change. Spittle will collect behind the net. Puts it up the wall. But Mid-Fairfield will cut it off and play it back into the corner. Now they're trying to play it to the center. L-Dog coming off the wall. Collects it. Gets it out. Finds Johnny, but it hits him in the back of the skates. And Mid-Fairfield will collect that bounce and move the other way with it. L-Dog, he's tripped. Nunez in on it. Spittle in on it. Mid-Fairfield comes away with it. They play it to the front. Johnny Gerbervec gets good position. Gets the pucks out to the wall. It's played back across to the far side. Gets to the dots. Fire. L makes a save. It's played to the point. Kept in again by Mid-Fairfield. Steps in. Gets to the dot. Fired in wide Ellie. Spittle will collect. He's going to play it up the wall. It's kept on the other side by the point. Played back in. Spittle will get to it behind the net. It's played back in front actually by Mid-Fairfield. Ellie sticks it away. Gerbervec chips it out into the zone. L-Dog trying to put the four pressure on. Mid-Fairfield collects. They get to the line. They're going to regroup and stay on sides. They step in. Gets to the line. Fires. Ellie saves that one. We got a defensive zone face off to the right of Ellie with 137 left on it. Max Roach, center and Brady Carr, Ryan Bryant, Big Mike Winton, and Joshua Fazio on the blue line. If Fairfield wins this to the point, we'll step down the wall with it. We'll get in behind the net. Look in the reverse. Fazio's there. Reads that one well. Roach trying to support. He wins this one. He's going to get his toes up. He's looking to go. Trying to play it across. Sticked away. Icing will be waved off. Gets in on the goaltender. And it's held for a offensive zone face-off now for PHC. I would put Roach on the half wall. Let Carr take the draw, and you have a forehand shot coming. But Roach trying to win this one. The Carr, mid-Fairfield, jumps the lane as they always do. Skated out of the zone, and now they're coming the other way. Fazio will collect behind his own net. Plays that around to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant trying to chip it off the wall. Unable to do so. Now Roach will collect. He's going to reverse. Put it back up the wall to Bryant. Bryant's trying to play it across. Fazio gets it. Carr plays it back across to Roach. Roach gets a step. He's in. He's got Carr with him, but tired at the end of this one. Pulls up, still with it. Throws it across. Good idea. Read by mid-Fairfield defender and played it in the neutral zone. Roach hangs onto it. Need the puck. Need the puck. Start going. Here it comes off the wall. Need the puck. That one's touched offsides by Carr. Whistle will be blown dead. And they will change the line change. 11 seconds. Got Henry Vince, Declan Spittle, Logan Pucciarero up front. Billy Maurer and Brock Dannenhauer. Spittle pushes this one forward. Pucciarero in off it. Mid Fairfield will collect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the horn will sound here at Hollydale. This one ends, second game of the day ends 6-2 with the blue jerseys on top. Good battle all season long. We hope to see them again before the end of this season. We wish our counterparts from Connecticut a safe travel and commute home. And we'll be back at it next weekend. So friends and families, aunts and uncles, grandparents, everyone listening, we appreciate the support, continued support. And remember, stop in the Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Tell them Dan Carr sent you.